silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking.
Hi friends, how are you today? Welcome to this video, and if you're looking forward to starting an Airbnb business and you don't know where to start from, then you're at the right place. My name is Fifi Baitom from Kampala, Uganda, and I am an Airbnb host since 2021, and I've been sharing some of my experiences here while I do my Airbnb business, and I've got so many of you reach out to me on how to start an Airbnb business in Uganda. So I decided to do this video because the requests were overwhelming, and also partly because I promised to make it a few months ago, but I got busy here and there, and today I was like, let me just do it finally. And you will excuse me because I'm quite far from home and I do not have my microphones with me right now. I'm hoping that you will hear me, and also I'm close to the airport, so if you hear some background noise, it's probably planes, but I hope they are not loud enough. I'm going to try and be as loud as I can. So this video is for people who are interested in Airbnb business, mostly in Uganda. And I'm not going to explain what Airbnb is. If you don't know what Airbnb is, then you should probably not even be here. First, go and search what is Airbnb, and then you come back and watch the video later, okay? Okay. This video is for beginner. I am not going to go into deeper details, but I'm going to give you guidelines on things that you should be able to know before you start. And then over time, I will continue to share more knowledge, like about everything from getting location to pricing to getting your first guest to optimizing your listings to things you should expect to, all those things I'm going to be sharing, but not in one video. But now I'm going to just give you guidelines as a beginner, what you need to know as a beginner before you even start your first listing. Okay? So, number one, before you even start or you think of starting the business, you need to do enough research. I don't know if there would be such a thing as enough research, because I've been in it for 2 years and I still do research from time to time. But get enough knowledge, enough knowledge about the business, how it works in your area. I'm going to be simply talking about Uganda because I live in Uganda and I've not done Airbnb business outside of Uganda. So I'm going to be talking on the Uganda perspective. And then those of you that are outside of Uganda, and I'm pretty sure most things are pretty much the same, but there are policies that are in Uganda, that are in other countries and are not a big deal in Uganda. So, number one, do research. Do research about the Airbnb business. On Google, there is a lot of information, free knowledge, free of charge. On YouTube, there is a lot of creators who I myself watched before I even began. I'll put some of the links of the videos that I watched before I started my business. I'll put some of the links to those videos. These are not ads, these are like videos that I watched that helped me to gain some knowledge. So I will share them with you in the link in the description so that you can go and watch some of those videos. So on YouTube, on Google, on Airbnb website itself, so you get enough knowledge, most especially about your city, how things work in your city, wherever you want to start the Airbnb. For example, if you're going to be in Kampala, Uganda, go on Google, search Kampala, Uganda Airbnb regulations or policies, regulations, and all that. You'll be able to get information about taxation and all that. So then on the Airbnb metadata has all of that information that you may need. Everything that you need to know about Airbnb and how it works, it has it. It is difficult for you to get knowledge online without physical contact with a human being. Then you can get somebody that is already in the business and ask them how much they pay. A lot of them are willing to share that knowledge, and then they walk you through the journey. I personally did not meet anybody physically to ask them for knowledge. I got all the information online that I needed to start. I didn't even know anybody at the time I started in Uganda that does that business. I just used the knowledge that I got online. And because I was passionate, that is one of the main reasons why I became a host, because I love to make people feel comfortable. I love hosting, and when my friends visit me, they can testify. I'm not bragging. Okay, when people visit me, I like to make them feel comfortable, cook them good meals. I'm not saying that you will be cooking for your Airbnb guests. No, they cook for themselves unless you offer to. Yeah, so that is one of the reasons why I considered it, because it is my passion to make people feel comfortable. So if you are passionate about it, there is so much potential. I believe that the right resources that you get information from, then you'll be able to make it. This is like a multi-million business that has so much potential for anybody to make it in life, just by enjoying yourself, doing what you love. Okay, even if you're doing it for, I wouldn't recommend to do it if you're not passionate about it, because in the long run, it is the people that will be hosting that will be affected. You will be making money while other people are not getting the benefit of being hosted by somebody who is passionate about hosting them. So it is not very nice. If you are not very passionate, then maybe employ somebody who is very passionate to do that for you, because the guests deserve to be treated very well and to receive the worth of what they are paying for. Okay, next step, create an Airbnb account. The Airbnb account you need, it is like creating any other account online. It is very easy. You need your national identity card or passport or driving permit, I think. Yeah, that is a government document, national ID, passport, driving permit that is valid. Not all the three, one of the three. Yeah, then you need a phone number, then an email, and then a bank account for where your dollars will be flowing, you know. Yeah, so that's all that you need. Then you go to the Airbnb, and I think I should maybe make a different video to show you how to open an account, how to fill in. It is very easy, like as easy as opening any other account, like a Facebook account or something. They bring in like details to fill in, your names or your city, stuff like that. Yeah, so you create an account, and then after you create an account, then now we go to the next step 3. Step 3 is now that you are equipped with the knowledge about the business you want to venture into. So now, what is your target market? Sit down and think about your target market before you go to the location. Find out finding a good location is key in this business. So you need to know your target audience. No, audience, that is very true. Sorry. You need to know your target market, your target customers, the people you're looking forward to hosting. Is it elderly people that have come for a holiday? Is it tourists? Is it like a youth who have come to have fun? Is it, okay, it depends. So if you want, let's say your target market is for like families, then you will need a place that is large enough to accommodate families, and also that is in like a quiet place, has like children centers and like your children museums, stuff like that. If your target market is, let's say, tourists from of all kinds of ages and from all over the world, then you would want to put my phone is ringing, but I'm going to take it after. Then you want to target a place that is near touristy things to do. For example, some tourist attraction around that area or like some people are coming to specifically to see that, and they would want to go there. Yeah, so some places where tourists like to stay in Kampala, for example, the places that are near like bars, near the city. People have come to see Kampala. So people, those areas in Kampala are like Bukoto, Tinda, Kororo, places that are not farther away from the city. And also consider the amenities depending on target market, like swimming pools, like the security of the area, like does it have many locals, does it have mostly foreigners, such things. And then let's say your target market is people who are flying in, flying out. For example, let's say you want to get in Entebbe, you will target people from the airport who are coming in or going out and want maybe to spend a few, who don't want to be very far from the airport. And then the tourism attractions in Entebbe, there is botanical gardens, there is Entebbe Zoo, there's so many things that you can do. So you can get a location that is not far from there, and then also all types of beaches. Like there are many beaches in Entebbe, so that you can, if you have all those attractions around your Airbnb, and it is also close to the airport, just a few minutes to the airport, maybe like a kilometer or 2 or 3, then that is perfect for Airbnb. And I don't think you can stay a week without a booking. Like you will almost always be full, talking out of experience. Let's talk about how to get a place. How to get a place, you need to get a reliable person, like a realtor. In Uganda, we call them brokers. So get a reliable broker. If you don't have one, I have a few that I can recommend. So it depends if you're going to, are you going to buy or are you going to rent? So on the side of all our Airbnbs, we do not rent. So I had to ask some people, because I did not know how it goes with the renting, like renting an Airbnb. Okay, renting like an apartment or a house and then putting Airbnb. But I asked a few people. I have friends now in the Airbnb business. Yeah. So if you are going to rent, you need to talk to the landlord. If you get a place, then you need to be straight with the landlord and tell them that you plan to do Airbnb business there, because some people allow and others don't allow. And also look at the neighborhood, if it will be convenient for your guests, because if it is not convenient for your guests, for example, there is too much noise, that the neighbors there are not nice, maybe have many kids that shout, the guests, they will write bad reviews on your listings. And then if you have bad reviews, then that kills your business. Yeah, we'll be talking those details later on as time goes on. Yeah, so you need to be upfront with a landlord. And then if you're looking to buy, there are reliable sources. If you need to buy an apartment or a home, there are companies that sell, and then you pay a certain amount, and then you pay like mortgage per month. There are those opportunities. In Uganda, I'm talking from the Uganda perspective. Yeah, so if you're looking to buy, I know so many sources that can help you out. You can reach out to me. I'll put my email in the description, and then I'll link you up to some of the people and companies that I know that are reliable and will get you a good place to buy, and that will be good for your business location wise. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know if I'm answering all the questions, but if you have any more questions, please feel free, be writing them in the comment section. Don't reach out like direct personally in the DMs, because these things we are like sharing we are sharing with one another to learn from each other. So if you ask me in the DM, then somebody also wants to know about the same thing, then they will not know. They will also have to come to my DM, and I will be overwhelmed with messages, and I may not answer all of them. So if you have any question, be putting them in the comment section, and I'm going to be answering each one of them. So when you put it in the comment section, other people will also see it, so that they don't come to ask what I have already answered. Understand? Yeah. So that's that. Then next, oh, this fell. Okay. So next, okay, we are talking all this assuming that you saved money. So because this requires a lot of, actually it requires a lot of input financially. Yeah, so now after you've got a property, let's assume now you've got a property of your dreams in a good location that is bringing you, it's going to bring you money. So now we go to furnishing. So you need to get a good furniture that is I will recommend do not put too many colors. Get colors that are neutral, like because you're going to be hosting different people. So now if you get a house and you put in like too much green, too much white, you know, there are people who love green, but not everybody loves green. Green is my favorite color, by the way. Yeah, but I cannot do that because you are going to be hosting people from all over the world who have different personalities. So when you're furnishing your house or your apartment, put in mind that you're not doing this for yourself, okay? You don't have to put in what you like. Consider what is like neutral, like the decor and everything, you know? Yeah, so you are not pleasing everybody, but you're also not pleasing yourself. So it is not hated by a lot of people and all and loved by a few. So when the decor and the colors are neutral, the people don't care. They may not like it, but they may also not hate it, you know. Just do something nice that looks nice and minimal. Avoid clutter, you know. Put the necessary things, and then put when furnishing, put all, especially like the kitchen. The kitchen needs, I think it is the one that needs a lot. Put in everything that how you see in your house. Okay, you actually put in the things that you don't even have in your house. Like for me, do I have a washing machine? No. Do the Airbnbs have washing machines? Yes. So you put in the things that you think are required in a home, even if you don't have it yourself, because you are going to have people from all over the world, especially now tourists that are from first world countries, and they require these things like the toaster, the calculator, all these microwave, they require to have all those things because they have them in the home, and because it is a basic in a home. So I put all those things. And at first you may think that you've put everything, but I recommend that after you've finished furnishing your house, before you get your first booking, before you publish it to book, first sleep there for like 3 nights at least. I usually spend a week in mine before I letting people in, to make sure like when you're staying there, you're cooking, you're sleeping there, you're showering, you'll be able to know what is missing. Let's say you're going to do something, maybe there is no knife. You're going to cut something, there is no knife. So there are certain things you may forget, salt shaker, those small things, you may forget them. But when you're staying there and you start using the things, then you will know, yeah, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing. You write it down by. There is no amount specific. I'm not going to say a specific amount that is required to furnish a home, because it depends on what kind of home setting you are going to make. Is it a big house? Is it a fancy apartment? Is it a luxury? Is it a basic? It depends. So, and also how your apartment looks, and the furniture you have in, and the location determines the price that your guests will pay. For example, you can find a place that is very beautiful, but it is in Buate. Then it is like maybe $30 or $40. You find the same apartment looking exactly the same. It is in Bukoto, and it is $70. Yet they are like the same, So the location matters a lot, and also what you put in your apartment, it matters a lot. But make sure that you get good reviews for the first 5 to 8 reviews. Let them be good, get 5 stars, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so now you finished furnishing. Then now publish. When you're listing, I think I will make independent videos on such things. When you're listing your homes, your apartment or your home or something, you optimize it by putting in let's say maybe like something that is the highlight of the home. Let's say maybe you have a fireplace or you have a large patio. You make sure you include it in the heading, because there are people that will be attracted to that because of that. Maybe it has a jacuzzi, maybe it has a swimming pool. You know, you put the name and then put with a swimming pool. It will like put your listing on top of the search. When somebody is searching a listing in that area with a swimming pool, yours will be among the first to appear, and then you will get high chances of getting booked. Yeah. So now, after you've published and you've customized it to how you like it, and you've put realistic photos, please do not put something that you do not have. Do not steal pictures on the internet. Do not just put what you have. Be specific. Do not over promise and then under deliver. That is really, really bad. Be real, be honest, describe the properties very well, and wait for your first booking. The first booking is always like you be ready. I remember when I first got my first guest, I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how to act, like how to react. Everything will be okay. Do not panic when you have your first booking. You don't even have to show them that it's your first time, but be confident, be happy, welcome them well, and everything will be okay. If you need more tips on how to welcome your first guest, reach out to me. So I think that's pretty much it on how to start an Airbnb business. Like I said, your questions are welcome. Put them in the comment section. I'm going to answer all of them if I have the answers. Those that I don't have the answers, I'll let you know if I don't have the answer for your question. And if, let's say you're in Kampala and you want to meet me in person, because I get those requests a lot, maybe you want like step by step, a one-on-one to get into it, and you need my help, then we can organize a meeting. I'm going to create a link specifically for that. Then you will be booking, you will pay, because I don't get free time, and if I may not be available on the time that you want to meet me. But when I create that link where you'll be able to book to meet me, I'll make sure that the calendar is clear, and on the dates that maybe I'm able to like have an hour or two to meet somebody. So it will show you on the calendar that on this date, then I have maybe 2 hours, maybe I have 3 hours. Then you can book to meet me on that date. Then come and with all your questions and everything you need. Maybe you need me to maybe check out your Airbnb and give you my opinion or something. Yeah. And we'll go ahead. After you've booked, then the date, whatever date you will book, is when I will meet you, and I will tell you the time that I'll be able to meet you. So for physical meetings, that's what we are going to do. I hope by the time I'm posting this video, I've already created the link for those who would. But for this month, no. For the month of May, I'm already fixed, and the first 2 weeks of June, I think I'll have like 2 days in the 3rd week of June. Okay, I'll put on the calendar on the dates that I'm available. Yeah, but for now, that those want to meet me like as soon as possible, now I'm not available to meet. And where the meeting places would be like public places. I do not meet people in private places or their private homes. Yeah, so that is it. Let me know what more you want me to share in the next videos concerning Airbnb, and I'll be happy to share. Thank you. I hope this was helpful, and I wish you good luck in your business and in your ventures and in everything that you're doing. And I hope that this was really helpful. Share it with somebody that you think will need to see this. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.
Guess that we should say we're sorry.